The art of editing isn't just about placing one thing after another. Each frame matters, and sometimes choosing more or less of them can make a big difference. This is holding long and cutting short. Two brilliant moments in editing. Filmmakers do the opposite of this too. If we're talking about cutting short as a form of communication in itself, the most obvious example is the smash cut, the jarring, abrupt ending of one scene and its abutment to another. It cuts out time to reveal a meaninglessness in the removed portion. Often, it's combined with an implied expectation that you'll see something next that you don't. Another variation is the smash ending. Inception is probably the most iconic version of this, but it's not the only one. Cutting before something the audience is anticipating tells the viewer, no, you don't get to see it. But also, in a sense, it tells them, no, that isn't the point. So if holding a shot for longer than feels natural is to suggest that something important is going to happen, one of the effects of cutting a shot shorter than we expect is to say very specifically that it isn't. So take a look at No Country for Old Men for our second brilliant moment.
This is the best I can do. Call it.
No. I ain't gonna call it.
Call it.
The coin don't have no say. It's just you.
I got here the same way the coin did.
It's like a soft, quiet smash cut, and it feels so hopeless. It feels cold. A cold, subtle violence. The Coens have already pushed us out of the previous scene without a satisfying sense of resolution, so we're already in a heightened, scrutinizing mode, asking ourselves, did he kill her? Did she survive? And while we think the answer is pretty clear, especially if you take it in context with the last scene we analyzed from No Country, we are primed and looking for answers. Before we talk too much about the cut itself, we want to first look at the rest of the denouement here for clues as to what the Coens are going for in this section. This is a complicated ending, narratively and especially thematically, but I think the emotions are pretty clear. The entire ending involves us as an audience not getting what we want. Our hero perishes, the sheriff fails, the villain makes off with the money. We don't even get a final battle. It happens off screen and then not at all. So we are left waiting, expecting a resolution, justice, confrontation, comeuppance. Stories come with neat endings, we've been told. Our myths wrap up nicely, so where is ours? And the story is still going, just like the shot from Ida. This subconsciously tells us that there's something worth waiting for. But the Coens seem to be very specifically frustrating this expectation. And nowhere is this more clear than in the car crash, where the film appears to offer us retribution before revealing it to be a misdirect. The resolution never comes. Chance really does prevail. So this entire section is about us waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it just kinda doesn't. And in the midst of all this, we get our moment. And we're asking ourselves the same questions we ask in any shot. Why are we watching him check his boots? Why are we watching him walk off the porch? This isn't something we usually see in films. Irrelevant walking from place to place is usually ellipsed by transitions. But we're seeing it here. What's going to happen? And then awkwardly, off-rhythmically, mid-step, it cuts. It smash cuts. Listen to the audio. There is no fade here as in scene transitions prior. It's a hard audio cut. That says something. Will something happen to him, we ask? No, the movie says. No. He gets away. This part doesn't matter. We can skip forward. There is no tense getaway, no shout from inside, no witnesses emerge. We're not actually showing you this moment because it's trivial, painfully uneventful. And the cut says this intentionally, in its method, not its content. You see, a story has two parts. Its narrative, the story that's being told, and its narration, the way the story is being told. Here, nothing spectacular is happening, but the way it's being told, that's where we're being played with. That's where we're being talked to. For a point of comparison, try this scene cut more conventionally. Less impact, no? But that wouldn't let the Coens talk to us through their storytelling. Wouldn't have them teach us a lesson about how artificial happy endings are, about how the universe has no justice, just cause, effect, and a little chance.